Sports. This game can be heard anywhere around the world on drgnews.com and watched on YouTube. Just search KPLO Sports. Now, it's time for the pregame with Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium in Highmore, where tonight we present coverage of regional high school girls basketball on KPLO as we bring you the matchup between the Highmore Harold Pirates and the Lyman Raiders. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by the Prairie Post, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, Hutch's Cafe, by Right Seed, by Midwest Cooperatives, and Darren Boyle Sales. Our coverage of regional high school basketball tonight is also being brought to you by Kennebec Telephone, BJ's Food Center, Albertson Oil, the Dakota Prairie Bank, Thrivent Financial of Chamberlain, by the Highmore Harold, Mike's Tire Repair, Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, Highmore Healthcare, Jan Bussey Ford, Wilbur Ellis, Venture Communications, and D&K Outpost. John Neff is our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of regional high school basketball and a good matchup we expect to see here this evening as the Highmore Harold Pirates, who enter the ballgame with an overall record of 5-7, take on the Lyman Raiders. The Raiders set at 5-6 on the year. Both of these teams trying to get to the 500 mark. Both teams trying to move up as far as their region standings are concerned. And as they get into the bottom half of the season, of course, you want to see as much improvement as you can. And we have seen both of these teams since earlier in the season, and we expect to see a lot of improvement from both of these teams here tonight. Very good crowd on a very cold evening in Highmore, and we're glad you're joining us for our coverage of regional high school basketball tonight. Of course, this is the Prairie Post pregame brought to you by the Prairie Post. We're also streaming this game live on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com, search KPLO Sports, and you can watch live. We archive our sports coverage throughout the season as well, so you can check that out when you have time as well. And the folks at the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety remind you to avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. Lots to talk about in our Prairie Post pregame, and after we take a 3-minute break, we'll talk about both teams and their seating positions as far as the regions are concerned. We'll have a conversation with both coaches later on as well. It is our Prairie Post pregame, and we're back in 3 minutes on KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
Winning isn't everything. It's how you play the game that counts. If your values tell you the same, let's start a new conversation about money. At Thrivent Financial, they believe money is a tool, not a goal. No matter how much you have, they offer financial guidance to help you feel confident. Because it's not just about making more, it's about doing more. Call financial consultant Mike Reimer today, 234-0382. Licensed agent producer of Thrivent Financial, marketing name for Thrivent Financial for Lutherans. Registered representative of Thrivent Investment Management Incorporated.
Kennebec Telephone Company Incorporated and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, KTC Construction, PowerCom TCS, and Napa of Chamberlain proudly support all area youth in their activities. Since 1908, Kennebec Telephone Company has provided the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, Real Choice TV, excavating, sprinkler systems, electrical work, computer repair, smart homes and farms, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call our office and find out what we can do for you.
Good luck, Raiders, from BJ's Food Center in Kennebec. BJ's Food Center has everything a local grocery store has. Fresh produce, hand-cut meats, snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. When you shop at BJ's, you leave feeling good about supporting a small-town business. BJ's Food Center is proud to support the Lyman Raiders in all their school activities. Halverson Oil in Kennebec is proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Lyman Raiders and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Halverson Oil is the place to stop for tires, batteries, oil changes, snacks, beverages, and hunting supplies. They also have 24-hour credit card pumps and offer flex fueling of E20, E30, and E85 at their blender pumps. Go get 'em Raiders from Judy and the staff at Halverson Oil in Kennebec. The staff at Dakota Prairie Bank is proud to support our young athletes in tonight's game. This time of year isn't just busy for them, but moms and dads and other sports fans as well. So when you're on the go, Dakota Prairie Bank provides services that make banking simpler for you, like their online banking, checking your account, transferring money. It's quick, it's convenient, and a big help during this busy time of year. Dakota Prairie Bank, located in Fort Pierre, with branches in Presho and Draper, member FDIC.
Dakota Prairie Bank.
Back here in Highmore as we get ready for tonight's girls basketball matchup. Highmore Harold and Lyman getting set to go to work. And as we mentioned, we'll talk about in this segment what's going on as far as the regions are concerned. And in Region 7B, currently Lyman with a 5-7 overall record holds on to the number 8 overall seed in the region. And what they're trying to do is move up from there. The number 4 seeds are also the number 7 seed and number 8 seed will get or 7 seed could get an opening round game in the region. The number 8 seed will as well. But what you want to be able to do is move forward and then try to get as high a seeding point total as possible. Lyman just percentage points behind both Edgemont and Phillip. Couple wins here and there, and they could wind up all the way moving up perhaps as far as the number 5 overall seed. Right now, that is Lower Brule that sets with a 5-5 overall record. And, of course, the way Region 7B is set up, you could wind up traveling as far west as New Underwood. There's going to be a lot of travel involved in that region, and being at home is going to be big for teams as they work into postseason play. And Lyman right now with an opportunity to put a couple wins together, they could sure move up in region standings in Region 7B. Same true for Highmore Harold, who currently sits as the number 6 overall seed in Region 2B, just a few percentage points behind Edmond Central. Both teams with identical 5-6 overall records. Sully Butte's the number 4 overall seed with a 42.273 seeding point total. Might be hard to catch, but a 6 seed better than 5, and that could get you a home game, and that could be the difference between winning or losing in the postseason, and that's what Highmore Harold is looking at as far as their postseason opportunities are concerned. And, of course, either way, you want to be playing your best basketball, and I think that is the goal for both of these coaches and both of these teams coming into tonight's matchup against Highmore Harold and Lyman. We had the opportunity earlier to talk to both head coaches. It is our Keys to Success segments brought to you by the folks at May Adam, and we'll pause for 3 minutes. We'll come back and talk to Michael Kiefer of the Lyman Raiders after this on KPLO.
Good luck to all the Highmore Harold teams from the Highmore Herald, which has been serving the Highmore and Harold area, distributing the local newspaper each week for 136 years. The Herald offers all types of commercial printing, black and white or color copy and fax service. They can order wedding and party supplies, and they're your local distributor for Watkins products. Plus, they're your local Buell's laundry drop-off location. See them for stadium chairs and support the local team in style and comfort. They also invite you to check out home events on the Venture Channel 381. That's the Highmore Herald newspaper in Highmore.
Count on Mike's Tire and Repair in Highmore for your automotive repair and tire needs. Mike Wirtz is proud to be a part of the Highmore community and is ready to help you with your new or used tires and tire repair, along with other light mechanical work, like brake service and oil changes. He carries Cenex oils and auto parts. He also has fuel at the pumps and can fill your propane bottles. That's Mike's Tire and Repair, Highmore.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
Highmore Health is a 44-bed skilled care facility that provides quality care in a home-like atmosphere. The staff at Highmore Health will treat your family member like they are one of their own, providing daily activities, physical, occupational, and speech therapy. They're Medicare and Medicaid certified. Highmore Health looks forward to continuing to provide quality, loving care for their residents and families, as well as exploring innovative new options for services as they look to the future. For more information or a tour, call 605-852-2255. Don't spend hours waiting at a dealership purchasing your vehicle. Jan Bussey Ford knows your time is valuable. Make the quick trip to Highmore for a no-hassle, quick buying experience. Why shop with Jan Bussey Ford? Well, they're a family-owned and operated business for over 130 years now. They offer a low-pressure atmosphere with friendly and helpful staff. Visit them today. And if you can't make it in, view their entire inventory of new Ford vehicles, Kawasaki ATVs, trailers, and quality pre-owned vehicles online at PioneerGarage.com. Experience a different kind of buying experience at Jan Bussey and Highmore, building partnerships for life. The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with.
Segments are underway. Brought to you by the folks at May Adam, and we're joined by Mike Kiefer, head coach of the Lyman Raiders. And Coach, you guys said at 5-6 as you worked to the bottom half of the season. It's been kind of up and down for your club.
Yeah, we've struggled with consistency all year long. We've had a stretch where I feel like we obviously could have played better, but we've done some things well. We played some tough competition, and it's like you said, it's the back half of the schedule, and we need to start putting some W's up on the board.
And as you guys work through Region 7B, the thing about it, if you can get those home games, it turns out to be such a big deal, because if you don't, you wind up traveling a long ways, and that's where wins every game. A win is very important for your remaining 8 games of your season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yes, we want to win as many as we can, but we just got to get back to doing the little things right, and the winning, I think, will take care of itself. We're struggling, rebounding, taking care of the basketball, things like that. Stuff in the early on in the year we didn't have a problem with. So if we can get back to doing those things, and last game I thought we did a good job, or a better job of that. If we can build on that, I think some success will follow.
And as you come into this ball game against Highmore Harold, the Pirates have a similar record to what you guys have, and I think both coaches, got to feel like this is a game for seeding points and for confidence and momentum down the line. This is a game you need to have.
Absolutely, it's hopefully a game that you can get on track and put 4 quarters of good basketball, and that's a key right now for us. We'll play 3 good quarters and have 1 bad one, and we'll come up short. So consistency throughout a whole game is what we're looking for.
And as I look at this, and I've seen both of you play throughout the season, both teams have some pretty good size. Both teams have some young guards, and I think when you have a game like this, I think something else is going to give. What are those little things, the intangibles, that are going to get you guys to win?
Well, I think first and foremost, taking care of the basketball. If you can limit your turnovers and win the turnover battle, that's definitely going to put you ahead of the curve. Just hustle, getting after loose balls, getting on the floor, and of course rebounding probably will be the difference in this game.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that's Michael Kiefer, head coach of the Lyman Raiders, part 1 of our pregame interviews, and we're back with more on KPLO.
My name is Tara Fisher, and I'm an attorney at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre. I grew up on a ranch in Montana, which taught me the value of hard work and perseverance. I put forward those values for my clients each and every day. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice for a business transaction, or you need help in a criminal matter, I'm here. The May Adam Law Firm has served South Dakotans statewide since 1881. Call us at 224-8803 or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Part 2 of our coach's interview, we talked to Mike Ring of the Highmore Harold Pirates. Coach, you said at 5-7, and I think you have a ball club that as we get down the home stretch of your season into the final half, I think you got to feel good about the way your kids are playing and how they've improved.
Oh yeah, I mean we've been in relatively close games, to be honest with you. In that 281 tournament, all of our games were total points between wins and losses were 6 points. So, I mean, we played well enough to win some games. We definitely played well enough to get in the championship game. But we just are, again, we're kind of stuck in a run of where bad turnovers and some defensive lapses are coming back to bite us when the final score is on the board. You just look back and you can pick out possessions where we just did not execute well on offense, or we had a defensive letdown. And if you're and we're not scoring well right now as a team, so it puts a lot of pressure on our defense.
And I guess at this point of the season, I think that's where you want to be. You want to be able to work on those finer points of closing out games and taking care of basketball at the right time and those types of things. Those are the things that you want to be working on as far as this point of the year.
Oh yeah, when you get in those positions, you definitely you welcome those opportunities for our kids to go out there and learn how to win those situations. And as of right now, that's just not what we're getting done. So, we're getting challenged right now. Mentally probably a little bit to stay in there and battle and compete all the way through a full game, and because that's just who we have become in 10 games.
And I guess looking at this ball game with you guys in Lyman, you're kind of both in the same boat as far as your seating position are. You're both trying to move up and wanting to move up, really needing to move up, because you sure don't want to have to go on the road in those region, especially them opening round region games. So this is a game that I think both teams feel like they need to have.
Yeah, I guarantee you. I mean, I look at I'm just looking at their season on paper per se. I kind of feel like both teams might be playing a lot like each other. I guess I feel like they probably got the experience factor on us a little bit coming from last year to this year. But 10 games into your season too, your kids are. You kind of got to throw that out the door too. I mean, you got experience. Yeah, you might not have the years of experience, but you got a half a season under your belt. You kind of know everything we're about and all that. But I do think two teams are meeting tonight that somewhat similar seasons and maybe both battling to win some close games. And so we'll see what could happen. It would be, I think, a big win for both teams moving forward.
That is Mike Ring, head coach of the Highmore Harold Pirates. Our pregame interviews brought to you by the folks at May Adam, and we're back after a 2-minute break with starting lineups on KPLO.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
For down-home, finger-licking good food, round up the family and head to D&K Outpost in Highmore. D&K has your favorite foods made fresh, hot, and ready to sink your teeth into. Karen also offers catering and an awesome lunch buffet to get you in and out fast without the fast food. There's a full convenience store with fuel, plus grab-and-go hot foods and cold salads, along with cold drinks and snacks. She even has a full bar in the back. Find D&K Outpost at the junction of Highways 14 and 47 in Highmore. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. is a family-owned insurance business that understands values, relationships, honesty, and integrity is what it takes to make a business strong. Everyone at Heartland Financial Services, Inc. strives to uphold those virtues. They are committed to their communities and customers. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. offers home, auto, health, life, farm, crop, livestock, and business insurance. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. has locations in Highmore, Tulare, Redfield, Wessington, and Huron. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. is a proud supporter of all Highmore Harold School activities. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. Insurance you can count on.
Calving season is busy enough, so don't drive from place to place looking for supplies. Take advantage of one-stop shopping at Dakota Veterinary Clinic. Dakota Vet has a complete line of calving supplies. Vaccines like Enforce 3 and Alpha 7, plus electrolytes, ear tags, and colostrum supplements and replacers. Give your herd a head start with help from Dakota Vet Clinic, your one-stop for calving supplies. Stop into Dakota Vet in Miller or Highmore, or give them a call. They'll have your order ready for pickup. Dakota Vet Clinic, committed to animal health.
Back here in Highmore as we get ready for tonight's starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by the Jet Lanes and Press Show. And here are the starters first. For the Lyman Raiders, at one guard, we'll see Maddie Manger. Manger is a 5'3" sophomore. The other guard is J.C. Miller. Miller is a 5'6" junior. The forwards, Casey Wagner, a 5'8" junior, and Kate Garnis, a 5'8" junior. The starting center for the Raiders is Madeline Schindler. Schindler is a 6-foot senior. For the Raiders, Manger and Miller the guards, Wagner and Garnis the forwards, Schindler at center. The Lyman Raiders enter the ballgame with an overall record of 5-6. And the head coach of the Lyman Raiders is Michael Kiefer. For the Highmore Harold Pirates, in one guard, we'll see Taylor Chavez, a 5'5" senior. The other guard is Lainey Asby. Asby is a 5'6" junior. The forwards, Oakley Jandrew, a 5'11" junior, and Hallie Tweed, a senior at 5'10". And the starting center for Highmore Harold is Madison Bolwig. Madison is a 6-foot senior. Chavez and Asby the guards, Jandrew and Tweet the forwards, Bolwig at center for the Highmore Harold Pirates, who enter the ballgame tonight with an overall record of 5-7. The head coach of the Highmore Harold Pirates is Mike Ring. Stay with us here in our post game. We'll bring you the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. We will also have, we'll have that for you during our post game. And next Tuesday night, we will be in Chamberlain. Platte Geddes will come to town, a girls-boys doubleheader as we get things underway at around 6:30. Finally, our pregame brings you the announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General in their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Brian Zahn, Jason Rabenberg, and Brent Cohens. The announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. This has been the Prairie Post pregame, brought to you by the Prairie Post, and we will tip off in 2 minutes on KPLO.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes and Press Show. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes and Press Show, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
Heartland State Bank is an independent and locally owned bank established in 1909. They've grown to serve the communities of Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you with your personal or commercial accounts and loan services. They also offer convenient online banking and mobile banking. Heartland State Bank is proud to be the bank that provides uptown services with a hometown touch. Find out for yourself. See them in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Mashik Food Center is your affiliated foods Midwest hometown grocer in Highmore. Mashik Food Center carries the finest fresh produce, quality meats, and they also offer Wonder Roast roasted chicken and pork tenderloins. So delicious, and you still receive full carry-out service, just like the good old days. They welcome WIC and food stamps. They're open 7 days a week and are a proud sponsor of Highmore Sports. Mashik Food Center, your local community connection for high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices in Highmore.
Well, a tip controlled by Lyman. A Maddie Manger 3 was no good. A Kate Garnis offensive rebound and a putback wouldn't go. And Highmore Harold has the basketball here. Their first possession of the ball game. And it is an Oakley Jandrew jumper that is no good. We are scoreless through the first 30 seconds of quarter number 1. Our tip-off brought to you by Harry K. Chevrolet in Chamberlain and the Harry K. Ford store in Winter. They can help you put your 2018 tax refund to work today with up to a $6,000 advance to use on any new or used vehicle on the lot. They'll cover your tax preparations as well. Check them out at harryk.com. As a traveling violation called on Lyman, it will be their first turnover. And now pressure in the backcourt as the Pirates will face a 2-2-1 zone pressure applied by the Raiders, but Highmore Harold will handle it, and they'll settle into their offense. Here is Bolwig. Chavez back to the corner. Jandrew, she'll fire the deep ball, and that is up and good. Oakley Jandrew knocks down the 3, and our first basket of the ball game comes a minute into the opening quarter as Highmore Harold has a 3-0 lead. Here is Lyman with the basketball. Inside it comes. That is Macy Miller. Inside Schindler. She can't handle, loses the basketball, but Kate Garnis is there to pick it up. And Kate, working hard early in this ball game, will earn a pair of free throws as Brian Zahn will bring the call to the scorer's table. And it's a foul on Madison Bolwig. Bolwig with her first personal foul. And Kate Garnis at the free throw line to shoot 2. The first gives up, and it is good. 3-1 is our score. 6:39 remains here in the opening quarter. Here is Garnis getting ready with free throw number 2. Here it comes, and it is up and good. So it's now a 3-2 score. As again, Highmore Harold will face full court pressure. They almost turned the basketball over, but Oakley Jandrew is able to pick the basketball up. Got away with a double dribble, but they call her for a travel, and things will straighten out. Definitely a double dribble there as she headed to the rim, and for Highmore Harold, turnover number 1 in the ball game. As the Raiders will work with it here. Manger to the corner now. It is Garnis with it as she'll go high post Schindler, or the low post to the Schindler, and back out front and around the perimeter it comes. Here's Macy Miller from the corner. A 12-footer up and good. J.C. Miller scoring the 2, and it is a 4-3 score. 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. As again, the Raiders will set up with that full court pressure. Here is Asby in the backcourt. Pass up the floor, Chavez, and the Pirates will cross half court. They send it to the corner. Tweed open left side. She'll drive, loses the dribble. Then it's turned over, and then a foul is going to be called. It will be whistled on Hallie Tweet, and that will be her first personal foul. And for Highmore Harold, it is team foul number 2 as the Pirates will go to their bench. We will see Cassie Hale and Haley Houston enter the ball game for Highmore Harold. Or pardon me, it's Grace Knox that checks in. Cassie Hale also into the contest for Highmore Harold. 4-3, Raiders have the lead as we work here in the opening quarter. Garnis left side, lob inside, nobody home, and ball is stolen away by Lyman or by Highmore Harold, and then Lyman with some quick hands knocks the basketball out of bounds, and we will see Highmore Harold put it in play once again, and again, the Raiders will set up with that full court pressure as we will see Lindsay Thury enter the contest for the Raiders. Up the floor, Highmore Harold, they will throw the basketball away. That is their 3rd turnover. And the Raiders will push across half court, and Maddie Manger is called for a travel. Lyman with 3 turnovers now in the ball game. As both teams trying to settle down here in this opening quarter. It is a 4-3 score, and I think, as we mentioned in our pregame interviews, both coaches think this is a game that they can win. I think the girls on the floor both think that their teams are going to be able to win in this ball game as well. And we see teams trying to do a little too much here in the early going as both teams' turnover totals have added up. Here is Hale inside. Nice pass to Grace Knox. Shot is up good. The freshman with her first 2 points tonight. 5-4 is our score as Highmore Harold is back out in front, working our way to the halfway mark of quarter number 1. Around the perimeter, J.C. Miller. Back out Manger. Maddie is open. 3 ball is up short. Here is Schindler with the offensive rebound. Put back won't go, but Madeline will draw a foul. As a foul, another one called on Highmore Harold. That will be their 3rd team foul, and it will be the 2nd on Madison Bolwig. Madeline Schindler at the free throw line to shoot 2. Chance to put the Raiders back out in front as the first one is up and short, no good. We will see Letha Jessen check into the ball game for Highmore Harold. She is a 5'9 freshman. Madison Bolwig with those 2 personal fouls early here will check out. And Madeline Schindler at the free throw line getting ready with her 2nd free throw attempt. and that is up, and it is offline and no good. Rebound pulled down. Highmore Harold will head the other way. Quickly across the time stripe it comes. Here is Oakley Jandrew on the move. She'll get to the rim, and I think she's going to draw a foul and earn some free throws as the personal is going to be whistled on Madeline Schindler. Schindler will pick up her first foul, and Oakley Jandrew at the free throw line for Highmore Harold, earning a pair of free throws. Will put the first one up, and it's off the back iron, and it is no good. 5-4 is our score. 4:35 remains here in the opening quarter. From Highmore, South Dakota, girls basketball tonight on KPLO. Second free throw by Jandrew. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyman. They'll head the other way in a hurry. Manger with the basketball. Now it's Miller. Bounce pass inside Schindler. She'll go right at the defense. Shot is no good. Jandrew will pull down the rebound. Oakley will lead the break herself as she pushes across the time stripe. She'll get the ball at the high post. Inside it comes to Jessen. Shot is no good. Cassie Hale, though, with the offensive rebound. She'll put it up and in. The sophomore scores her first two. And now Highmore Harold with a 7-4 lead as we are halfway through quarter number one. As an entry pass from Miller off of the hands of Madeline Schindler and out of bounds, and it's turned over. And Highmore Harold will go to their bench once again. Again, Haley Husted will check into the ball game, as Taylor Chavez will check out. And again, Lyman will set up that pressure. Husted, Jandrew, Oakley up across the time stripe as they go inside Jessen. She'll face up the defender. Turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound pulled down by the Raiders, and pushing it across half court is Casey Wagner. Now J.C. Miller deep in the corner. She'll drive, leaves it for Schindler in the paint, and she had an open look there and scores the two. First field goal of the ball game for Schindler. It is a 7-6 score. Highmore Harold still out in front by one as the Pirates work with it here. Entry pass high post to Jessen, and she is double covered and tied up, and the jump ball will stay with Highmore Harold. Pirates will go to their bench. As checking in will be Hallie Tweet, and Letha Jessen will check out. Oakley Jandrew will inbound baseline right with 25 on the shot clock. Here is Hale as the inbounds comes to the corner. Now inside it comes to Tweet, and the ball is tipped and turned over. And for Highmore Harold, turnover number 4 as the Raiders head the other way. Here's Maddie Manger sending the offense to the left side. Wagner to the corner, Garnis. Highmore Harold in a man-to-man here as the Raiders will move the basketball around. It is Wagner to Miller. Miller trying to throw the skip pass, gets it to Wagner, and Casey inside, traveled. Tried to make a move to the baseline, but knew she was cut off there, so at the last minute, she went to the right, tried to go up on the top side of the defender, and took the extra step, and for Lyman, it is turnover number 4, as now Highmore Harold will again work against that full court pressure. Husted, Jandrew, they'll cross the time stripe. They go down low quickly, and it's Tweet, and Hallie has the ball knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. It will stay with the Pirates, who will inbound baseline right, and it comes into Oakley Jandrew. Around the perimeter it comes, inside Knox. She loses the handle. Not a good entry pass there as the ball is knocked free. The Raiders now with the forcing the 5th turnover of Highmore Harold. And here are the Raiders the other way. Wagner inside Schindler. Turnaround jumper is no good. And Oakley Jandrew will get the rebound. 7-6 is our score as Highmore Harold has the lead. We work to the 2-minute mark remaining in the opening quarter. Here is Tweet deep in the left corner. Out front now Hale. Now Jandrew at the top of the key, and around the perimeter it comes. Right side Husted. Around the horn it comes, and back to the corner. It is Tweet once again. 13 on the shot clock for Highmore Harold. Jandrew will try to attack, and now something has to give as Oakley will drive, kicks it out to Hale. Cassie with a deep 3. That shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Lyman. Here is Kate Garnis in the open floor, trying to get to the rim, and an aggressive play there. She goes to the rim and will draw the foul, and that is 4 team fouls for Highmore Harold here in this opening quarter. And the personal will be on Grace Knox. The freshman picks up her first foul, and for Kate Garnis, her 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of this opening quarter, and free throw number 1 is up good. That ties the game at 7 with 1:45 remaining in the opening quarter. Laney Asby will check back into the ball game for Highmore Harold. And for the Raiders, Briar Schweitzer makes her first appearance into the contest as the free throw by Garnis is up no good. And we're going to have a lane violation as J.C. Miller got in quickly, and the lane violation will give the basketball over to Highmore Harold. So it remains tied at 7 as the Pirates bring it across half court. Jandrew. Now Taylor Chavez, as she tries to go to the corner, is cut off there, looking for help as she tries to bounce pass it out front. It comes to the wing, Asby, and back to the top of the key. Raiders dug in well defensively on this possession. Jandrew, shuffle pass out to Asby once again. Inside of 10 on the shot clock. Down low it comes to Tweet. They got the look they wanted, but Hallie couldn't knock it down, and here comes Lyman with a bullet. It's Garnis on the move to the rim. Shot is up, no good. She'll get her own rebound. Double covered there, so back out it comes. It's Miller now. Up top, and a jumper taken from the free throw circle that is up and no good by Casey Wagner. And Highmore Harold will come away with the rebound. Final minute of quarter number 1. Jandrew Chavez. Into the paint she comes, but it's cut off there. Now it's Knox inside Tweet. Turnaround jumper up and good. Hallie Tweet will score the 2 for Highmore Harold. And the Pirates back out in front by a 9-7 score as the Raiders bring it their direction in a hurry. Here is Garnis to Miller. Back to Garnis. Kate will launch the 3 ball. That is up and no good. Foul's going to be called on the rebound, and it's going to be whistled against the Raiders. Foul on Casey Wagner will be her first personal foul. And for the Raiders, it will be their second team foul. Highmore Harold has 2 team fouls, and with 27 seconds left in the quarter and the shot clock reset, the Pirates could, if they choose, hold for the final shot of the quarter. Chavez, now Jandrew, as they play keep away out in front. Now 14 seconds on the clock, and Chavez will set the play, and off we go. Jandrew on the move. Fadeaway is up, no good. Rebound, Wagner. She'll bring it out of traffic. Garnis with a chance from half court. Shot is up, no good. And that is the end of the opening quarter. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available. The lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. 9-7, Highmore Harold has the lead. We're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
You know the saying, happiness is homemade. How about where there's a whisk, there's a way? Learn all about it at Prairie Thistle Floral Gifts and Bistro in Highmore. You know Diane Fazur for her gifts and fresh flowers. Now, you can experience her great home-cooked daily lunch specials that always include dessert. Pair it with a great cup of hot or iced coffee and you're set. Takeout available too. Call ahead for groups. Find the daily menu on Facebook. And don't miss Saturday morning's fresh scones and sweetbreads. Prairie Thistle Floral Gifts and Bistro, where laughter is brightest, where food is best.
Kennebec Telephone Company Incorporated and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, KTC Construction, PowerCom TCS, and Napa of Chamberlain proudly support all area youth and their activities. Since 1908, Kennebec Telephone Company has provided the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, Real Choice TV, excavating, sprinkler systems, electrical work, computer repair, smart homes and farms, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call our office and find out what we can do for you.
Raiders with the basketball as we start quarter number 2. Here's Maddie Manger with a 3 from the left side. Shot is up, no good. J.C. Miller with the offensive rebound. She can't finish, and as they battle for that rebound, we're going to have a whistle, and we're going to have a foul called on Lyman. The personal will be whistled on Miller. J.C. will pick up her first personal foul. And for Lyman, it is team foul number 3. 9-7, Pirates have the lead. We just work here in the opening seconds of the second quarter. Here's Taylor Chavez from the wing right. 3 is up, no good. Rebound, Madeline Schindler. Raiders will head the other way. Garnis with the dribble, pushing it across the time stripe, and she loses the basketball. I think she'll be called for a double dribble, and that will be turnover number 6 for Lyman, as the Pirates have the basketball once again. Quick update on some scores in girls basketball action. Eureka Bowdle leading Potter County. They are in the fourth quarter. It is a 37-34 Eureka Bowdle lead. And in boys basketball, Sully Butte's leading Hitchcock-Tulare 25-7. That is at the end of the opening quarter. Taylor Chavez 3 allows Highmore Harold to push to a 5-point advantage now. 12-7 is our score. A minute into quarter number 2. Here is Wagner, high post Schindler. Now it's Garnis on the right side. Back to the top of the key, Wagner, and a whistle and a 3-second violation. Going to be called on the Raiders. And for Lyman, that will be turnover number 7 of this opening quarter. Or opening half, pardon me. We are at the 6:42 mark of this first half. And it is a 12-7 lead for Highmore Harold. Chavez at the top, Hale on the right wing. They go to Jandrew in the corner. She'll launch the 3. That shot is no good. Wagner with the rebound as the Raiders head the other way. Lyman's been trying to push the tempo here. Madeline Schindler ran the floor well, got in position, got the ball at point-blank range, but couldn't finish. And now Highmore Harold will get the rebound. They'll work here as we roll the clock to the 6-minute mark of the quarter. Tweed on the left side, up top Hale. Cassie has the ball poked away momentarily, but gets it back. Now it's Tweed to Chavez. Raiders being active on the defensive side as the ball again poked away, but now Jandrew will work up top, and she rolls into the lane, puts the shot up short, and the rebound pulled down by Lyman. Here is Kate Garnis on the move. Again, Schindler is posted up, but the Pirates back defensively. She's double covered, so from the corner, it's Kate Garnis for 3. She'll knock it down. Her first field goal, she has 6 points. 12-10 is our score. And here is Highmore Harold. Hale out front, and she jumped to pass and changed her mind and came back down, and that's a traveling violation. And for the Pirates, their 6th turnover of the first half. 12-10 is our score. Highmore Harold with the 2-point lead. 5.5 minutes remain in the quarter. Here is Manger. Wagner. Garnis, and back out front. Casey on the right side of the key. Back around the perimeter to the left, it's Manger who will drive, sends a pass back to Wagner on the right side, and to the corner it comes. Here's Garnis, back to Wagner. 15 on the shot clock as the Raiders move it around. Manger once again. Back around the perimeter it comes. Here is an off-balance shot by Casey Wagner that is up no good. And the rebound pulled down by Highmore Harold, and the Pirates head the other way. 12-10 is our score. Inside of 5 minutes remain until halftime. Chavez. Now it's Husted. Haley from 18. Shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down by J.C. Miller. And the Raiders on the move. Schindler inside as the ball stripped out of her hands. But you got to give Madeline some credit. She's running the floor well, trying to get some offensive opportunities to try to get that fast break rolling. But Highmore Harold is recognizing that, and they're chasing her down as the fast break happens. And now the Raiders will inbound it from the left side of the key. It comes into Manger. Maddie will bring the basketball to the top now as we have 4:35 remaining in the quarter. Wagner, Miller, back to Wagner once again. Pirates in a 2-3 zone this time. Schindler will drive and fire. The turnaround jumper is up no good, and a foul is going to be called on Highmore Harold, and it will be number 2 for Hallie Tweed. Free throws upcoming here for the Raiders, and going to the free throw line will be Madeline Schindler. The 6-foot senior, 0 of 2 from the stripe. She has scored 2 points, and the first of 2 free throws is up and good. 12-11 now as we work in the opening quarter. Or the first half, pardon me. 4:26 remains until halftime as Schindler attempts the second free throw. She'll hit that one. And it's a 12-12 score as Highmore Harold will work it inside. Letha Jessen at point-blank range. Shot is up and good. The freshman scores the 2 and got a nice feed from the wing there. And Highmore Harold quickly back out in front, 14-12. Here are the Raiders. Garnis inside Schindler. On the right block, she'll send it back out. She was double covered down there. Back out now. This is Skylar Vollmer in the ball game, and she'll try to work to the right side and has the ball knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Lindsay Theory will check in. J.C. Miller will check out. It will be Theory who will inbound the basketball from the right side of the key. 16 on the shot clock for the Raiders. Kate Garnis got inside, got open, and receives the pass, puts up the shot quickly, and a foul is going to be called on Highmore Harold. It's on Letha Jessen, and that will be her first foul. And Highmore Harold just committed their 6th team foul, so the Raiders will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Kate Garnis at the line to shoot 2. She was 3 of 4, but puts the first free throw up and no good. 14-12, Highmore Harold has the lead. 3:56 remains in the half. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Highmore Harold. They'll turn the basketball over. A bad pass on the outlet. Garnis with a nice defensive play for the Raiders. And now Lyman will go to work. On the right block, it's Schindler. Double teamed, back out it comes. It's Theory. Around the perimeter, Skylar Vollmer. Three ball taken, and it is up and good. Skylar Vollmer, the 7th grader, hits the three for Highmore Harold, and it is 15-14. The Raiders out in front. And here is Highmore Harold the other way. Haley Husted inside. That shot is no good. And a foul is going to be called on the Raiders. It will be on Vollmer. Skylar will pick up her first personal foul. And to the free throw line, Haley Husted for Highmore Harold. Free throw is up, and it is good. 15-15 is our score with 3:30 remaining second quarter. A lot of youngsters for both of these teams playing as Husted, a 5'7" sophomore, puts the free throw up and good, and that puts Highmore Harold back out in front now by a 16-15 score. And here are the Raiders. Vollmer, now Maddie Manger with it. Maddie is just a sophomore. Inside it comes Kate Garnish. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Highmore Harold. And Oakley Jandrew will force the issue. Up the right sideline. Out front, trying to get it to Cassie Hale, and a pass too tall, and it's out of bounds, and that is a turnover for Highmore Harold, their 8th turnover of this first half. And it will give the Raiders an opportunity to take the lead once again. Vollmer will set the offense. Manger back to Vollmer now as she'll attack and kick. It is Garnis on the wing. Inside Schindler, and she'll drive and fire. Shot is no good. She's had some looks in there, but has not been able to put the shots down. And now Highmore Harold will head the other way as they cling to that 1-point advantage. Grace Knox out front, Oakley Jandrew. She'll attack to the free throw circle. Now it's Letha Jessen to Grace Knox, and a long jumper taken. It is up and no good. Rebound inside by Haley Husted. That won't go. Here's Letha Jessen with an offensive opportunity. She will get free throws as she draws a foul. The personal is going to be whistled on Madeline Schindler, and that will be her second personal foul. And for Lyman, it's team foul number 5 as Letha Jessen at the free throw line to shoot 2. The freshman will put the first free throw up and good. For Letha, that is her 3rd point of the half. As checking into the ball game will be Desiree Youthy for Lyman. And checking out will be Madeline Schindler. And here is the second free throw attempt by Jessen, and that is up, and it is good. 18-15, the lead to Highmore Harold. Raiders led just a moment ago. Skylar Vollmer from up top will launch a 3, and the rebound comes off long and wide. It's out of bounds, and it will belong to Highmore Harold. The Raiders worked with some full court pressure early, but have since backed off of that. We have not seen them press in quarter number 2. They were able to force some turnovers with it, but fouls started to add up for them as well. Here are the Pirates. Around the perimeter, Taylor Chavez and a whistle, and a 3-second violation is going to be called on Highmore Harold. And for the Pirates, that is turnover number 9. As the Raiders with another offensive opportunity, Casey Wagner will check back in. Skylar Vollmer will check out. J.C. Miller back into the contest for the Raiders as well. Inside of 2 minutes remain until halftime. It is a 3-point advantage for Highmore Harold. Garnis on the right side gets to the baseline. Nice pass inside. Casey Wagner. Shot is no good. She'll get her own rebound, and then she is fouled, and she'll get free throws as the foul will be committed by Oakley Jandrew. Oakley picks up her first foul, and for Lyman, Casey Wagner will get a chance to shoot a pair of free throws. And the first is short, and it is no good. 1:47 remains in the first half. 18-15 is our score. As Highmore Harold leads by 3, Wagner with free throw number 2. That one is up, and it is good. The Raiders had some nice opportunities at the free throw line in this ball game, and they've made the most of it. Here is Taylor Chavez up top for 3. That is up and good, and for Taylor, that is her second 3 of the ball game. 21-16. Pirates enjoy their biggest lead as a 3 taken from the corner by Garnis is up, no good. Rebound to Lyman. The Raiders with another opportunity. It is Wagner Now Manger back to Gardis once again. Entry pass Desiree Youthy. She'll turn and fire, and the left-handed jumper is up good. Desiree Youthy scoring the 2. It is 21-18 now. As we work to the final minute of the half, it is Jandrew to Chavez. Here is Chavez driving through the free throw lane. Back around to Husted. Now Jandrew from the elbow. Shot is up good. Oakley Jandrew scores the 2. And it's a 23-18 score. And again, Pirates back out in front by 5. Here's Lyman quickly in the offense. They get down low to Desiree Youthy. Shot is up, no good. Another foul called on Highmore Harold. It is on Letha Jessen, and Letha will pick up her second personal. And more free throws for Lyman. Another pair of free throws. This time is Desiree Youthy at the line. She'll put the first one up, and it is offline, and it is no good. 43 seconds remain in the quarter as Cassie Hale will check in. Letha Jessen will check out. It is a 23-18 score as Highmore Harold has a 5-point advantage with 43 seconds remaining in the half. Youthy's second free throw is up good. And the Pirates now will settle down, and we'll see if they try to run some time off the clock here as Husted had the basketball on the right side and tried to pass it back out front, and it's tipped and out of bounds. There's about an 8-second differential from the shot clock to game clock, which means the Raiders should have another offensive opportunity here in the half. The Pirates will play catch out front. It is Taylor Chavez keeping it away. Now Jandrew out front, 12 on the shot clock. Pirates will go to work. It is Hale now. Chavez at the point. Catches a screen and drives. Now it's to Knox. Grace will fire the deep ball. That is up, no good. Husted will hustle the offensive rebound and put it up and in. Haley Husted scores the bucket. It's 25-19, and at the buzzer, it is Casey Wagner with a shot up and no good, and that is the end of the first half. 25-19 is our halftime score, and the scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment available. The lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, including a good selection of new and used bale processors. Check out the information online at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Our Buy Right Seed halftime report is next. We'll pause for 3 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the north. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Good luck, Raiders, from BJ's Food Center in Kennebec. BJ's Food Center has everything a local grocery store has. Fresh produce, hand-cut meats, snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. When you shop at BJ's, you leave feeling good about supporting a small-town business. BJ's Food Center is proud to support the Lyman Raiders in all their school activities.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec is proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Lyman Raiders and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Halverson Oil is the place to stop for tires, batteries, oil changes, snacks, beverages, and hunting supplies. They also have 24-hour credit card pumps and offer flex fueling of E20, E30, and E85 at their blender pumps. Go get them, Raiders, from Judy and the staff at Halverson Oil in Kennebec.
The staff at Dakota Prairie Bank is proud to support our young athletes in tonight's game. This time of year isn't just busy for them, but moms and dads and other sports fans as well. So when you're on the go, Dakota Prairie Bank provides services that make banking simpler for you, like their online banking, checking your account, transferring money. It's quick, it's convenient, and a big help during this busy time of year. Dakota Prairie Bank, located in Fort Pierre, with branches in Presho and Draper, member FDIC.
Dakota Prairie Bank.
Good luck to all the Highmore Harold teams from the Highmore Harold, which has been serving the Highmore and Harold area, distributing the local newspaper each week for 136 years. The Herald offers all types of commercial printing, black and white or color copy and fax service. They can order wedding and party supplies, and they're your local distributor for Watkins products. Plus, they're your local Buell's Laundry drop-off location. See them for stadium chairs and support the local team in style and comfort. They also invite you to check out home events on the Venture Channel 381. That's the Highmore Harold newspaper in Highmore.
Count on Mike's Tire and Repair in Highmore for your automotive repair and tire needs. Mike Wirtz is proud to be a part of the Highmore community and is ready to help you with your new or used tires and tire repair, along with other light mechanical work, like brake service and oil changes. He carries Cenex oils and auto parts. He also has fuel at the pumps and can fill your propane bottles. That's Mike's Tire and Repair, Highmore.
25-19 is our score here at halftime as the Highmore Harold Pirates lead the Lyman Raiders. A good back and forth first half of basketball. Pirates led 9-7 at the end of quarter number one and were able to extend the lead a little bit earlier in quarter number two, but Raiders were able to come back. They had the lead briefly after a Skylar Vollmer three-point basket, but Highmore Harold was able to get the lead back and actually went on a little bit of a run to close out the second quarter. They have a 6-point lead at the halftime break here as we look to pass on some more scores for you. In girls basketball action, Pierre and Sioux Falls Roosevelt going to overtime as they are tied at 48. In other girls basketball action, Bonham victorious over Andy Central Dakota Christian tonight, 32-31. At the end of 3 quarters of play, we expect a final shortly from Eureka Bowdle and Potter County. It was Eureka Bowdle 37-34. That ball game was going into the fourth quarter last we heard. And in boys basketball action early in that ball game, Sully Buttes leading Hitchcock-Tulare by a score of 25-7. As we look at individual scoring in this ball game, first off for Lyman, Raiders with a very balanced scoring attack. They are led by Kate Garnas, who had 6 points in the ball game. Madison Schindler with 4. Desiree Youthy with 3. Skylar Vollmer with 3 points in the ball game as well. J.C. Miller with 2 and Casey Wagner with 1. A total of 19 for the Lyman Raiders. Lyman goes to the free throw line 14 times in the first half. They were 7 of 14 from the free throw line. And Lyman with 7 turnovers in the first half of basketball. For the Highmore Harold Pirates, they are led by Taylor Chavez, who hit 2 threes to score 6 points in the first half. Oakley Jandrew with 5. Haley Husted off the bench with 4 points. Letha Jessen scores 4 points in the first half for Highmore Harold. And 2 points for Hallie Tweet, 2 for Cassie Hale, and 2 points for Grace Knox for Highmore Harold, giving them a total of 25 in the first half. Highmore Harold goes to the free throw line 6 times in the first half. They were 4 of 6 from the free throw line. And the Pirates, they wind up with 9 turnovers in the first half of basketball. Again, Highmore Harold, pressured by Lyman in that first quarter, definitely had problems with turnovers, but a little bit of a foul situation for Lyman, and they backed off that full court pressure, and that allowed the Pirates to get into their offense a little bit better, and they were definitely more efficient scoring the basketball in quarter number 2. Don't forget, we have high school basketball for you next Tuesday on KPLO, a doubleheader of high school girls and boys basketball. Platte Geddes and Chamberlain will renew acquaintances from the Chamberlain Armory. We'll have that ball game for you with the tip-off of Game 1. Scheduled at around 6:30. Our Prairie Post pregame will come at 6:15 next Tuesday evening. And then on Thursday night, it will be Mount Vernon Plankington at Chamberlain and a girls-boys doubleheader. We'll have that game for you as well. And a week from Saturday, we will be here for the Action Club Classic. We will do at least 4 games, the 2 involving Jones County and the 2 involving Highmore Harold. We may add some more games as well, but we will have the final 4 games from next Saturday's Action Club Classic from the Hyde County Memorial Auditorium. We'll have them for you right here on KPLO. 25-19 is our halftime score. We will take a 3-minute break and return. You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
Highmore Health is a 44-bed skilled care facility that provides quality care in a home-like atmosphere. The staff at Highmore Health will treat your family member like they are one of their own, providing daily activities, physical, occupational, and speech therapy. They're Medicare and Medicaid certified. Highmore Health looks forward to continuing to provide quality, loving care for their residents and families, as well as exploring innovative new options for services as they look to the future. For more information or a tour, call 605-852-2255. At Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore, we've been building partnerships for life by treating our customers right, offering you a low-pressure sales process and passing our low overhead savings on to you, providing a Ford-certified service department with senior master technicians, fixing it right the very first time, a great selection of new Fords and pre-owned and new and used ATVs, and trailers including Wilson, Sharp, PJ, Big Tex, just to name a few. Stop by Jan Bussey Ford in Highmore or PioneerGarage.com. The staffs at Wilbur Ellis and Highmore, Blunt, and Miller wish the best of luck to the area high school sports athletes, and they're proud to bring you this game. Learning teamwork and dedication now provides great lessons for life and their wish to successful season. Just like the success the team at Wilbur Ellis strives to help their customers achieve in their farming operations. Put them to work for you. Call Blunt at 962-6161, Miller 853-2382, and Highmore at 852-2220. Wilbur Ellis, ideas to grow with.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones. With their next-generation communication system, Venture Hosted Phone Solutions, you'll never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment, all backed with local technician installation and support. Call Venture Communications, 852-2224, or log on to www.venturecom.net.
D&K Outpost. Elegant, formal fine dining. Nah, it's just some really good food.
If truly great food sounds good to you, then D&K in Highmore is the place. The steaks are served sizzling and will melt in your mouth. There's a homemade salad bar with prices that will have you saying it should be more than that. A comfortable place for the whole family with really great food is waiting at D&K.
Good times, great food. The D&K, Highmore, South Dakota.
You're listening to coverage of regional high school basketball from KPLO, 94.5 FM, Reliance, Chamberlain, Highmore, and Harold, and all of Lyman County, and 100.5 FM in the Pierre Fort Pierre area. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group. Lyman has been on the floor for a while. Their starting five will go to work. Manger, Miller, Wagner, Garnos, and Schindler. And for Highmore Harold, their starting five will juggle a little bit. Haley Husted will get the start, along with Oakley Jandrew, Taylor Chavez, Hallie Tweet, and a well-rested Madison Bolwig, who played about 2 minutes in the first half as she picked up two quick fouls. She set after that and starts here in quarter number 3. Pass inside, Hallie Tweet can't finish, and as they battle for the rebound, a jump ball called. It will give the basketball to the Raiders, and they will have their first possession of the second half. It is Casey Wagner with it. Out front, Maddie Manger. Back around the perimeter it comes. Kate Garnis bottled up in the right corner, trying to feed it inside. They tried to do that a lot when Madeline Schindler was in the ballgame. She had to rest as well after she picked up a couple personals. Here's Manger, open for three. Shot is no good. Casey Wagner with the offensive rebound. She'll attack the rim and draw a foul. And the Raiders, like they did in the first half, will wind up getting free throws. Foul on Oakley Jandrew will be her second. Raiders were 7 of 14 from the free throw line in the first half. And here, Casey Wagner will shoot another pair of free throws. She was 1 of 2 in the first half, and she puts the first free throw up and good. 25-20. The Pirates with a 5-point lead. The Raiders trying to battle back. The second free throw by Casey Wagner is up and good. 25-21. Pirates still with the advantage as we work our way through quarter number 3. Jandrew with it across half court. Now Haley Houston, they go back to the corner. This is Madison Bolwig. She'll put it to the floor and drive, pardon me. Now it is Jandrew back out front. Chavez, 14 on the shot clock for Highmore Harold. As Chavez operates here, pass out front to no one in particular. And Oakley Jandrew will pick it up. We're down to 5 on the shot clock. Chavez has to force, and that shot hits the backboard and is offline and no good. Rebound Lyman again. Madeline Schindler running the floor, and she is rewarded as she will get the easy 2. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point ball game as the Raiders have scored 4 quick ones. It's 25-23. Here's Oakley Jandrew on the move, and she will draw a foul. The foul will be whistled on Casey Wagner, and Wagner with her second personal foul. Oakley Jandrew at the free throw line, the 5'11 junior with 5 points. She hit a 3, but is 0 of 2 from the free throw line so far. The first of 2 free throws here are up and good. Here is Chavez's second free throw, or pardon me, Jandrew's second free throw. That is up, no good. Maddie Manger will get the rebound. And the Raiders will settle into their offense as they push it across the half-court stripe. It is Garnas. Manger now, inside Miller. They kick it out to Wagner. Casey was open but didn't pull the trigger on the 3. Instead, they'll try to feed it inside. Posting up with J.C. Miller, but the ball was kicked away, and back out it comes. The ball will stay with Lyman as Manger will drive, and she took an extra step, and it's a traveling violation. Turnover number 8 for the Raiders, and it will be their first turnover of the second half. Pirates with the basketball once again. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. It's a 26-23 score as Highmore Harold leads by 1. Here is Taylor Chavez, got a step on her defender, but help defense come, so they kick it out. It is Tweet, and that shot is short and out of bounds, and the ball will go over to Lyman once again. A 3 would tie, a 2 would get them closer. The Raiders hit 2 threes in the first half. Here's J.C. Miller, deep right corner, on the wing to Garnas, and back around the perimeter it comes. It's Manger on the right side. Miller runs the baseline. She'll get it in the left corner. They'll post up Schindler on the inside. Her turnaround jumper is up, no good, and she'll go after the rebound, and she'll be called for her third personal foul. Second team foul of the half for Lyman, as Highmore Harold will put it in play once again, and we roll the clock to the 5-minute mark remaining in this third quarter. 26-23 is our score. Highmore Harold with the 3-point advantage as of now. Both teams have led in this ball game. Here's Oakley Jandrew on the drive. Shot is up, no good. The rebound pulled down by Lyman. It is Manger leading the break as she pushes it across the half-court stripe. Now to the wing, Casey Wagner. She is open. She'll let the 3 go. It's up, no good. Rebound Schindler. That won't work. And as the ball shot a little too strong and no good, and the rebound pulled down by Highmore Harold. Pirates with a 3-point advantage. Husted entry pass Bolwig, and Madison can't hang on, and the ball will go out of bounds. And for the Pirates, that is 10 turnovers. And the Pirates commit their first turnover of the second half. Letha Jessen in the ball game. Madison Bolwig will check out. Cassie Hale and Grace Knox back into the ball game for Highmore Harold as well. As the Raiders head the other way, here is Wagner to Garnas. Back out front, Wagner. As Highmore Harold playing a little matchup zone here as they work it around the perimeter, trying to defend that 3-point try. Here is Garnas. Back to Manger, and again, they'll try to change the floor spacing and get Garnas open for 3. Shot is up, no good. Letha Jessen with the rebound for Highmore Harold. The Pirates will head the other way in a hurry. Here is Chavez on the right side. Back out front, Cassie Hale. Inside of 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Chavez with a 3-ball, and that is up and good. The third 3 of the ball game for Taylor Chavez, and it is 29-23. Biggest lead of the ball game. A 6-point advantage for Highmore Harold. Here is the Raiders around the perimeter. J.C. Miller with a baseline jumper. That is no good. Rebound Highmore Harold, and the Pirates now can be a little more patient as they bring it across half court. Jandrew to the wing, Chavez. Now Cassie Hale at the point. Cassie will drive right side and feed it to the corner. It's Knox. Now the quick post to Jessen, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Madeline Schindler. And Schindler is going to be called for the reach in, and that will be personal foul number 4. So Schindler will check out. Checking back in, Desiree Youthy for Lyman. She played well in her moments in the first half. Pirates will inbound it. Around the perimeter it comes. It is Chavez inside, and they're going to say Jandrew traveled. And for Highmore Harold, turnover number 3 in the ball game. 29-23 is our score. Working to the 3-minute mark remaining in the third quarter. The Raiders have not scored in a while. They scored a quick 4 points and cut it down to a 1-point deficit, but we have seen the Pirates score the last 2 baskets, and now the Raiders work it around the perimeter. Casey Wagner left side. To the corner, J.C. Miller. Lob inside, ball is tipped. Ball is loose. It is still loose, but the Raiders will win the scrum. Inside it comes to Kate Garnis as she flashes to the basket, and Kate will score the 2. 29-25 is our score. A 4-point ball game now as the Raiders get that basket to stop the Pirates scoring run. Here's Letha Jessen at the point. Free throw circle there. Back around the perimeter. Jandrew is open. She'll fire from 15, and the shot is good. Oakley Jandrew with 7 points. It's now 31-25 as we trade baskets and work to the 2-minute mark of the quarter. Wagner, now Manger. Maddie for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound loose. It is Lyman. Well, we think Lyman, but it's tied up and loose, and finally, Highmore Harold will come away with it as the Pirates head the other way. 2 minutes remain in the third quarter. Chavez inside. Here is Knox, and she's bumped, and a foul is going to be called. The personal will be whistled on Lyman, and it will be whistled on J.C. Miller. Miller's second personal foul. And the Raiders will put Lindsay Theory back into the ball game. For Highmore Harold, Hallie Tweet, Laney Asby, Madison Bolwig will check back in. Asby will receive the inbound. Here is Knox, entry pass, it's tipped. Foul's going to be called on Lyman. Foul on Lindsay Theory will be her first foul. And already for Lyman, that is 5 team fouls, and that's tough for a team that needs defense to come back in this contest. It's Asby will fire a 3 from the left side. Shot is up, no good. Kept alive by Cassie Hale, and another offensive opportunity for Highmore Harold as they'll reset things. And Hale trying to make a pass, again left her feet and came back down with the basketball. And that is a traveling violation, and for the Pirates, that is turnover number 10. 31-25 is our score. 1:45 remains in the third quarter. Here is Lyman. Casey Wagner, Lindsay Theory. Back to the top of the key. Wagner once again. Maddie Manger at the top. And back to the left side of the key it comes. Manger once again will get it right back. Drives and gets underneath the basket. Passes off to J.C. Miller. And Miller with the jumper. The shot was blocked, but a foul is going to be called on Highmore Harold. And another pair of free throws for the Raiders as the foul will be whistled on Grace Knox. And Grace will pick up her second foul. And for J.C. Miller, her first free throw attempts of the night. The first of 2 is up good. Skylar Vollmer will check in. Maddie Miller will check out. Or Manger, rather. 31-26 is our score. 1:26 remains in the third quarter. Second free throw by J.C. Miller is no good. Highmore Harold will get the rebound as the Pirates get it across half court and set the offense, and a bad pass and a turnover. And here is Lyman the other way. Pushing it is Wagner. Now J.C. Miller into the lane. Back to Wagner. Good defense by Highmore Harold, though. Nobody can get to the basket. So here is Skylar Vollmer up top for 3. She'll let it fly, and the shot is good. Vollmer with her second 3 of the ball game for the Lyman Raiders. 31-29 is our score. And here is Highmore Harold. Tweet, kick out Cassie Hale. 3 ball taken. That is up, no good. Rebound loose. It's still loose, and it is off of Highmore Harold. And it will belong to the Raiders as Oakley Jandrew will check in and Cassie Hale will check out. 45 seconds remain here in the third quarter. 31-29 is our score. Across half court comes Lyman. Here is Lindsey Theory. Left side to the high post, Desiree Youthy. It's knocked away and stolen. Good defense by Highmore Harold. And the Raiders now, or the Pirates rather, can hold for the final shot of the third quarter as they play catch out front. Asby now into the hands of Jandrew. 20 seconds remain in the quarter. Now it's Hallie Tweet with it. Hallie will drive. Here is Asby. Back to Jandrew once again with 10 seconds. Here we go. On the move is Jandrew, and a whistle and a traveling violation called. And for Highmore Harold, that is 14 turnovers, 5 of them here in this third quarter. And the Raiders can tie or take the lead with a basket this time down. And here's Skylar Vollmer on the move. She'll fire. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Desiree Youthy in traffic. The ball is knocked away. No foul called, and that is the end of quarter number 3. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget, I have your seed needs covered as well. Check out the seed section at DarrenBoyleSales.com. 31-29 Pirates, and we're back in a minute on KPLO.
Heartland Financial Services, Inc. is a family-owned insurance business that understands values, relationships, honesty, and integrity is what it takes to make a business strong. Everyone at Heartland Financial Services, Inc. strives to uphold those virtues. They are committed to their communities and customers. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. offers home, auto, health, life, farm, crop, livestock, and business insurance. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. has locations in Highmore, Tulare, Redfield, Wessington, and Huron. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. is a proud supporter of all Highmore Harold school activities. Heartland Financial Services, Inc. Insurance you can count on.
Calving season is busy enough, so don't drive from place to place looking for supplies. Take advantage of one-stop shopping at Dakota Veterinary Clinic. Dakota Vet has a complete line of calving supplies. Vaccines like Enforce 3 and Alpha 7, plus electrolytes, ear tags, and colostrum supplements and replacers. Give your herd a head start with help from Dakota Vet Clinic, your one-stop for calving supplies. Stop into Dakota Vet in Miller or Highmore, or give them a call. They'll have your order ready for pickup. Dakota Vet Clinic, committed to health.
Well, Highmore Harold started the fourth quarter with the basketball, and Hallie Tweet on the inside scores the 2, and at the other end, Hallie commits the personal foul, and that will be her third foul. And for Highmore Harold, their third team foul of the second half. Lyman will inbound it. It's a Kate Garnis jumper from the right side that is up, no good, and the rebound pulled down by the Pirates, who now have a 4-point lead at 33-29. Nice give-and-go play there. Tweet from the high post to the baseline, Oakley Jandrew, and Jandrew scores the 2. It is 35-29. We play a minute here in the fourth quarter. Garnis with the basketball. Now Casey Wagner. Madeline Schindler out there as well. Maddie Manger with the dribble. J.C. Miller back out there, starting 5, back in the ball game for Lyman. The starting 5 with the exception of Grace Knox for Highmore Harold. Here is Jandrew Tweet as Hallie has the basketball up top. Madison Bolwig now on the left side of the key. It's Tweet once again. Now Grace Knox as they lob it inside. Jandrew working. She'll put up the jumper that is good over the top of Kate Garnis, and Jandrew will score the 2. She now has an even dozen, and it's 37-29. And an 8-point advantage for Highmore Harold. That is their biggest lead of the ball game once again. Here, a 3 from Casey Wagner that's up, no good. Rebound loose. They'll tie up for it, and Lyman will come away with it inside. Wagner, shot is up, no good. Foul is called. It's going to be called on Highmore Harold. The personal will be whistled on Grace Knox, and Grace will pick up her third personal. It's team foul number 4 against Highmore Harold. And going to the free throw line, Casey Wagner, and this, I believe, will be another 2-shot situation. The first is up, and it is good. This is the 19th free throw attempt for Lyman in this ball game. And they have done a nice job from the line, 11 of 19 so far. Free throw attempt number 20 from the Raiders here. That one is up, and it is good as well by Casey Wagner. 37-31 is our score. We have 6:12 remaining in this fourth quarter. The Raiders outscored Highmore Harold 10-6 in that third quarter. And now, turnover on Highmore Harold. A nice defensive play by Casey Wagner. We're going to have another foul called on Highmore Harold. It's on Hallie Tweet, and that will be her 4th foul. As Cassie Hale will check in. Hallie Tweet will check out. Both teams now with 5 fouls committed in this half. And the Raiders will put the ball in play here. They need a basket. It's J.C. Miller to Maddie Manger. Manger will drive. She will draw a foul and get free throws. And a good strategy here by Lyman. They have not been able to get shots to fall, but they have been able to make a good percentage from the free throw line as Taylor Chavez whistled for her 1st foul. Another pair of free throws. This time it's Maddie Manger, the only starter who has not scored in the ball game for Lyman, and she puts the first free throw up and good. 37-32 is our score. 5:59 remains in quarter number 4. Second free throw by Manger is no good. Rebound kept alive by J.C. Miller. The Raiders with another opportunity. They go high post to Schindler. Madeline double covered. Back out Cage Garnis. 3-ball is up, no good. Rebound Manger. Maddie to the rim. That won't go. Here's Madeline Schindler off glass. That is up and good. And Madeline now with 8 points and a timeout taken by Lyman. This will be a full timeout and the first timeout of the ball game. It's brought to you by the folks at Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. On your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 5:41 remains 4th quarter. 37-34 Pirates. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Heartland State Bank is an independent and locally owned bank established in 1909. They've grown to serve the communities of Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you with your personal or commercial accounts and loan services. They also offer convenient online banking and mobile banking. Heartland State Bank is proud to be the bank that provides uptown services with a hometown touch. Find out for yourself. See them in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
In overtime, the Pierre Lady Governors pick up a big victory tonight. They knock off Sioux Falls Roosevelt 59-52. And here we've got us a nail biter. 5:41 remains, and dare I say regulation. It is 37-34. Highmore Harold basketball. The Raiders once again will set up full court pressure. The Pirates will handle it well as they get it across half court. Oakley Jandrew open for 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyman. Here is Kate Garnis. Bounce past Casey Wagner. Shot is up, good. Count the basket, and a foul is called. Foul will be on Grace Knox, and that will be her 4th foul. Count the basket for Wagner, who will be her first field goal. A chance to complete a 3-point play. The free throw is up and good, and we are tied at 37. And again, Lyman will set up that full court pressure. Long pass up the floor. Grace Knox. They get it to Letha Jessen. Jessen loses the handle. The ball is loose and out of bounds. It will belong to Lyman, and that'll be another turnover for Highmore Harold. That is their 16th turnover of the ball game. Madison Bolwig and Hallie Tweet will check in. Grace Knox and Letha Jessen will check out. Still a lot of basketball to be played here, and give Raiders a ton of credit. They have been able to erase 2 big deficits here in this second half. They have not had the lead here in the second half, but they got an opportunity here. High post Schindler. Manger on the wing right. 3-ball taken. It is up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It will remain with Lyman. The Raiders will inbound it from the left side of the key with a new shot clock. J.C. Miller will trigger it from the baseline. And she forces it inside. Ball is tipped, but Kate Garnis will win the race to it. She has her dribble to use, so now she'll post up Wagner. She is double covered, and back out it comes. Garnis up and under move. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Madison Bolwig, and then a foul is going to be called on Lyman as the personal going to be whistled on Casey Wagner. Wagner with her 3rd foul. That is team foul number 6 for Lyman. So both teams in the bonus for the remainder of this ball game. As again, Lyman will set up that full court pressure. Bolwig, now Cassie Hale, as the Pirates push it across half court. 37-37 is our score. Chavez working out front as the Raiders have really extended that offense or defense. Now Hale with it. As they work it back around the perimeter, Chavez left side, tries to feed it inside. The ball is tipped and a jump ball. And the alternating possession, the ball will belong to Lyman, and Highmore Harold with another turnover. That is 17 in this ball game, 8 of them so far here in this second half. And again, Lyman with a chance to take the lead as we're tied at 37. Here's Maddie Manger left side. Casey Wagner at the point. Now it's Kate Garnis on the right side. Back around the perimeter it comes. J.C. Miller, deep right corner. They'll try to post up Garnis. She works left, spins right. Shot is up, no good. And then a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Lyman. Maddie Manger just trying to make something happen there. She tried to sneak in and steal that rebound, and they will head the other way. Maddie with her first personal foul, and now the free throw contest is on. It's going to the free throw line for Highmore Harold will be Oakley Jandrew. This will be a 1-and-1 situation for the 5'11 junior. Jandrew with a nice second half. She has scored 12 points. She's 1 of 4 from the free throw line. The free throw here is offline, and it is no good. We're halfway through quarter number 4. 37-37 is our score as the Raiders again with an opportunity to get the lead. They have only led once, and that was in quarter number 2 as they work it around here. Garnis on the left wing gets to the free throw lane inside Madeline Schindler. Shot is up good, and the Raiders out in front now by a 39-37 score with 3.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. And here is Lyman with that full court pressure. Pirates with it, and they will nearly turn it over. The ball knocked away and out of bounds, and Highmore Harold will put it in on the sideline as it will be Taylor Chavez who will put the inbounds pass in play. That will reset the 10-second count as well. As Jandrew working the dribble, and she is fouled out front. It's going to be on Casey Wagner. Wagner with her 4th foul, and team foul number 8 committed. So Raiders, or the Pirates, will go back to the free throw line. Another front end of a 1-and-1 for Oakley Jandrew, who missed one last time down. It's a 2-point lead for Lyman as Jandrew will put the free throw here up and good. 13 points now in the ball game for the 5'11 junior as she tries to hit this free throw to tie it once again. It has been a back and forth affair. Second free throw up. Second free throw is good by Oakley Jandrew, and we are tied at 39. 3:13 remains in the ball game. Here is Lyman. On the offense, it is Kate Garnis. Maddie Manger now on the right side into the corner, J.C. Miller. Down low, Madeline Schindler. Turnaround jumper good, and she's in rhythm now, and Schindler with 12 points in the ball game, 8 of them coming here in this second half. She has battled with foul trouble, but is out there in crunch time and playing well for the Raiders. 41-39 is our score as the Raiders will get it across half court, and that's a 10-second count, and that is going to be another turnover on the Pirates. That is turnover number 17, making 18 turnovers in the ball game. As now the Raiders with an opportunity to not just have the lead, but to extend the lead as they work with it here. Garnis out front, tries to get it inside to Casey Wagner. Ball is knocked away, but the Raiders will get it back. Now it's stolen away. Cassie Hale with the steal. And for Lyman, that is turnover number 10. The Pirates with an opportunity to tie or take the lead here as Oakley Jandrew will work out front. Here is Hale now as Cassie will drive and fire, and a whistle. And before the shot, foul is going to be called on Lyman. It'll be another 1-and-1 for the Pirates. It will be Maddie Manger who picks up her second foul. And Cassie Hale will be at the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. 41-39 is our score with 2:15 remaining. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Rebound is loose. It's out of bounds. It will belong to Highmore Harold. So the Pirates will have it at their end of the court as they get ready to put it in play. It will be Taylor Chavez to inbound it. Keep in mind, both teams with plenty of timeouts to use here. Highmore has their full complement of 5. Lyman has 4 timeouts left to use. As the Pirates work with it here, Chavez into the hands of Jandrew. Oakley with it out front. Cassie Hale now Double covered at the top of the key. Inside it comes Bolwig. Ball is knocked away. It's stolen. It's loose. Lyman, or Highmore Harold rather, will keep possession of it. Back around the perimeter we come. Chavez with a 3-ball. That is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyman. Fast break opportunity for Garnis. Shot is up, good. Kate Garnis will score the fast break layup, and a timeout taken by Lyman. They have a 43-39 lead with 1:46 remaining. It will be a full timeout. It's taken by Highmore Harold. And we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Kennebec Telephone Company Incorporated and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, KTC Construction, PowerCom TCS, and Napa of Chamberlain proudly support all area youth and their activities. Since 1908, Kennebec Telephone Company has provided the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, Real Choice TV, excavating, sprinkler systems, electrical work, computer repair, smart homes and farms, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call our office and find out what we can do for you.
With John F. at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We're hoping you're enjoying our live video on our YouTube channel. You can let us know what you think about it. My email address is darrenboyle@dakotaradiogroup.com. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining now. It is a 4-point lead for Lyman. 43-39 is our score, as Highmore Harold has a possession arrow pointing in their direction. Both teams in the bonus. Highmore Harold in the double bonus for the remainder of the ball game. Pirates have struggled from the free throw line of late. We'll see if that plays into things here in the final minutes of this ball game, as again Lyman with full court pressure. Pirates will get it across half court and settle in. Here is Chavez. Hallie Tweet back to Chavez, and a pass through her hands and out of bounds, and that is 9 turnovers for Highmore Harold. 43-39 is our score, as Haley Husted will check in. And also Grace Knox back into the ball game, as Taylor Chavez and Hallie Tweet will check out. Now Highmore Harold will employ some full court pressure. First time we've seen that tonight, and a whistle. And we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on Highmore Harold, as the personal will be whistled on Oakley Jandrew, and that will be her third. And to the Raider end we go for free throws. And Lyman shot a very good percentage, 7 of 14 in the first half, but have missed just 1 free throw here in the second half. So they're 7 of 8 from the free throw line, so that makes them 14 of 22 from the free throw line in this ball game. And this will be a 1-and-1 situation for Casey Wagner, who has hit all 5 of her free throw attempts in this second half. The free throw here is up good, and that extends the lead. It's now a 44-39 score with 1:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Raiders only led once, and that was on 1 possession. I believe it was 13-12 where they led early in quarter number 2. But they got the lead here in the fourth quarter after they trailed by 2, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound. It's going to be whistled on J.C. Miller, and we'll head to the other end, and Highmore Harold can go to the free throw line. This will be a 2-shot situation for Madison Bolwig, who is looking for her first points of the ball game. Highmore 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the second half. 7 of 12 in the ball game, and Bolwig in the 2 shots will put the first one up, no good. 44-39 is our score as Lyman leads. 1:26 remains fourth quarter. As Madison Bolwig with her second free throw attempt, it is up and it is offline and no good. Offensive rebound Pirates. Cassie Hale from the right corner. That shot won't go. Long rebound, and Oakley Jandrew has it, and then she goes into the backcourt, and it's an over and back violation. The Pirates with 20 turnovers in the ballgame. So now the Raiders will inbound at half court. And Highmore Harold with really no choice. As the Pirates Trying to play man-to-man defense. The inbounds will come to Kate Garnis, and Kate is fouled quickly as the personal will be on Oakley Jandrew, and that will be her 4th foul. And it will be a 1-and-1 for Kate Garnis. A chance at this point with a 5-point advantage at 44-39 to really put some distance between the Raiders and the Pirates here. Kate is 3 of 6 from the free throw line in the ball game. She has scored 10 points. The free throw is up good. 45-39 Raiders, and a full timeout's going to be taken. Minute 16 remains in the ball game. Timeouts from Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. On your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. It will be a Lyman timeout, and we'll break for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Good luck, Raiders, from BJ's Food Center in Kennebec. BJ's Food Center has everything a local grocery store has. Fresh produce, hand-cut meats, snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. When you shop at BJ's, you leave feeling good about supporting a small-town business. BJ's Food Center is proud to support the Lyman Raiders in all their school activities.
Stay with us for our post game as we bring you the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. That will come during our post game report here tonight. A minute 16 remains in the ball game. It is a 45-39 lead for the Lyman Raiders. As we were mentioning earlier, Lyman only led once in the first half. They led 13-12 after a 3 from Skylar Vollmer. Pirates were able to score on the next possession to get the lead back, and they have led by as many as 8 in this ball game. But the Raiders with a big fourth quarter as Kate Garnis knocks down both free throws. It's now a 46-39 lead, and Pirates have some work to do. Here's Taylor Chavez, deep right corner. 3 ball is up and good, and that'll help. And timeout taken by Highmore Harold. 46-42 with a minute 4 remaining. And again, we'll break for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec is proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Lyman Raiders and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Halverson Oil is the place to stop for tires, batteries, oil changes, snacks, beverages, and hunting supplies. They also have 24-hour credit card pumps and offer flex fueling of E20, E30, and E85 at their blender pumps. Go get them, Raiders, from Judy and the staff at Halverson Oil in Kennebec.
Well, the fourth 3 of the ball game hit by Taylor Chavez makes it a 4-point contest at 46-42 as now Highmore Harold will have to try to make something happen on the defensive end. Their pressure that they came out with once they gave up the lead has been handled well so far by Lyman. And here is Kate Garnis receiving the inbound pass and a quick foul from Cassie Hale, and we'll walk the other way for free throws. And I believe that is the 10th team foul committed by Highmore Harold, which means a 2-shot situation for Kate Garnis. And Kate hit 2 just a moment ago, and the first here will roll around and drop through. 47-42 is our score. Both teams with 3 timeouts left to use. And still, when you think of it, with a minute 2 remaining, a lot of basketball remains. Here's the second free throw. That is no good. And on the rebound, Madeline Schindler going over the back, and that will be her 5th personal foul. And we'll walk to the other end for free throws as Schindler just trying to make a play. Commits personal foul number 5, and she'll foul out of the contest with a minute 2 remaining. And to the free throw line, Highmore Harold, it's Allie Tweet, the 5'10 senior, with her first trip to the free throw line. And these are big free throws for the Pirates as Tweet will try free throw number 1, and that is up and good. (47-43) is our score as Tweet will get set with her second free throw attempt, and it is up. And it is good. So she hits them both. And we're going to have another timeout taken by Highmore Harold. 30-second timeout here. It's 47-44. Raiders clinging to a 3-point lead. And again, we'll return in 30 seconds on KPLO.
The staff at Dakota Prairie Bank is proud to support our young athletes in tonight's game. This time of year isn't just busy for them, but moms and dads and other sports fans as well. So when you're on the go, Dakota Prairie Bank provides services that make banking simpler for you, like their online banking, checking your account, transferring money. It's quick, it's convenient, and a big help during this busy time of year. Dakota Prairie Bank, located in Fort Pierre, with branches in Presho and Draper, member FDIC.
Dakota Prairie Bank.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage if you're checking us out at the lounge at Hutch's. Thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of regional high school basketball. Both teams in the double bonus and the inbounds. And a quick foul committed by Cassie Hale. And we'll head the other way. Kate Garnis with another two-shot situation as both teams in the double bonus. Just took a second of time off the clock. Kate has done well from the free throw line. 3 of 6 in the first half. 3 of 5 in the second half as the first of 2 is up and good. And Kate now with 16 points. The 5'8 junior leading the Raiders in scoring. Pushing the lead back to a 4-point margin. Second free throw up. Second free throw is good. And big free throws from Kate Garnis. Makes it 49-44. Inside of a minute remains in the ball game. Cassie Hale with a 3 ball. That is up no good. Oakley Jandrew with the offensive rebound. She'll put it up and in, and another timeout taken by Highmore Harold. 51 seconds remain. 49-46. Raiders lead, and a full timeout taken here. And we'll break for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Good luck to all the Highmore Harold teams from the Highmore Harold, which has been serving the Highmore and Harold area, distributing the local newspaper each week for 136 years. The Herald offers all types of commercial printing, black and white or color copy and fax service. They can order wedding and party supplies, and they're your local distributor for Watkins products. Plus, they're your local Buell's Laundry drop-off location. See them for stadium chairs and support the local team in style and comfort. They also invite you to check out home events on the Venture Channel 381. That's the Highmore Harold newspaper in Highmore.
The Lyman Raiders have scored 20 points here in this fourth quarter. They trailed 31-29 to Highmore Harold coming into this period. The Raiders with a 3-point lead with just a little over 51 seconds remaining. By my count, Highmore Harold has just 1 timeout remaining. And they will set things up defensively here as J.C. Miller will put it in play for the Raiders. Here is Kate Garnis and a foul given. And it will be on Grace Knox, I believe, and that will be her 5th foul. So Grace will be the first player to foul out for Highmore Harold. She'll foul out with 49 seconds remaining. The freshman with 2 points in the ball game. And again, it's Kate Garnis at the line to shoot 2. Kate 5 of 6 here in the second half. 3 of 6 in the first half. And has scored 17 points. Free throw here. It's up good. Pardon me, that is 16 points scored now for Garnis. It's 50-46. Second free throw up. Second free throw is good. And Kate's in rhythm. Knocks down the free throw, and it's 51-46. Here are the Pirates, a 3. That may have been partially blocked. It's short. Rebound Highmore Harold, and Madison Bolwig, who got that rebound, was on the end line, and that is a turnover for Highmore Harold. So now the Raiders, with 41 seconds remaining, will put it in play. A foul committed by Aletha Jessen. She'll commit her second, and we'll head to the Raider end once again, and this time it's Casey Wagner at the free throw line. And in the end, when this is all said and done, it will be free throws that have been the difference in this ball game. And of course, we'll see a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter due to the fact that Highmore Harold has been fouling as of late. But Raiders shot a good percentage in the first half as well, as Wagner, who has went 7 of 7 from the free throw line here in the second half, puts the first free throw up and good. That makes it a 52-46 score with 40 seconds remaining. Wagner will take the second. That one is up and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Highmore Harold. Pirates in a hurry as they bring it across half court. It is Jandrew. Now Chavez back out front. Here's Cassie Hale to Tweet to Jandrew. Corner three, good. And the final timeout of the ball game used by Highmore Harold. 52-49 is our score with 27 seconds remaining in this ball game. And we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Count on Mike's Tire and Repair in Highmore for your automotive repair and tire needs. Mike Wirtz is proud to be a part of the Highmore community and is ready to help you with your new or used tires and tire repair, along with other light mechanical work like brake service and oil changes. He carries Cenex oils and auto parts. He also has fuel at the pumps and can fill your propane bottles. That's Mike's Tire and Repair, Highmore.
.27 seconds remain in this ball game, and it's 52-49. The Lyman Raiders with a 3-point lead. Highmore Harold just used their final timeout. And Lyman has 3 timeouts left to use. The Raiders, underneath the Highmore Harold basket, will get ready to put things in play. The Pirates have been able to use defense and using a fouling strategy to stay close. A couple big threes in the fourth quarter. One from Chavez, one from Jandrew, have allowed the Pirates to stay within striking distance. But now, Highmore Harold out of timeouts. We'll see how that plays into the equation as the Raiders will inbound it, and Casey Wagner is fouled quickly, and she'll walk to the other end for more free throws. Wagner just missed her first free throw of the second half, as Oakley Jandrew will foul out of the ball game, the second player to foul out of the contest for Highmore Harold. Allie Tweet will check back into the contest. Also into the ball game tonight for the first time will be the freshman Courtney Mosier. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2, Casey Wagner. And the first is up and it is no good. 52-49 is our score as we have 25.8 seconds remaining in this ball game. Second free throw by Wagner is up. That is good. And we are going to have a timeout taken by Lyman. This will be a full timeout with 25 seconds remaining. It is 53-49 Raiders. And again, we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
See Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply for all your farming and ranching needs. They offer Harper shovels and brooms, Duflex and Z-tags, calf sleds, colostrum milk replacer, and Diablo cutting blades. See them for Tartar gates, banjo fittings, and bore trailer wheels. They carry youth and adult muck boots, insulated bibs, hats, gloves, plus scarves, bandanas, snow tubes, and toboggans. Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. North Broadway in Miller.
Timeout from Hutchins Cafe and Lounge in Presho. Raiders with 2 timeouts remaining. We have 25.8 seconds remaining in the contest. 53-49 is our score as the Lyman Raiders, who trailed for the most part throughout this first half, have found themselves with the lead here. They have led by as many as a half dozen, and here is Highmore Harold up the floor in a hurry. They need a quick 3. Guess a 2 would work at this juncture as they trail by just 4. Here is Hale to the corner. Mosier, 3-ball taken. That is up, no good. Rebound, Hale, and Cassie is fouled on the way to the rim, and she will get free throws. A couple big free throws for Cassie Hale as the personal committed by Maddie Manger, who will pick up her 3rd. And now Cassie Hale at the free throw line to shoot 2. She missed her lone free throw attempt here in the second half, and the first is back ironed and no good. 53-49 Lyman. 12 seconds remain in the ball game. And here is Hale with free throw number 2. That is up and good. She'll hit 1 of 2. And now the defense will try to force a turnover, and they will, but also a foul committed. Before the turnover, Taylor Chavez had stolen it, intercepted the pass, and went to the rim to score, but the foul committed And to the Lyman end we go for free throws. The fourth foul committed by Hallie Tweet. And going to the free throw line again will be Casey Wagner, who has done some yeoman's work from the free throw line tonight. Free throw is here. Off and no good. 53-50. It's Wagner with an opportunity here. One made free throw in this sequence could seal the deal. She'll put the free throw there, up and good, and that should do it. But let's see. Here's Cassie Hale in a hurry. Out it comes to Mosier, and a traveling violation is called on Cassie Hale, and that will be another turnover for Highmore Harold. Their 22nd of the ball game, their 13th turnover of the second half. Raiders will put it in play, and Desiree Youthy traveled with it, but she also kept the ball in play and let some time run off the clock. Yes, they give up the basketball, but still they work with a 4-point lead at 54-50. And she also stayed out of the way of getting fouled, which took a little time off the clock. So now Highmore Harold will put it in play to Chavez, and her three is offline and no good, and there's your ball game. And a nice comeback in the fourth quarter for the Lyman Raiders, who score 25 in the period. And they win this ball game by a final of 54-50. And the Raiders now at 500. They are 6-6 on the season. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out my large selection of new and used farm equipment, including new and used bale processors. We're also got the equipment to help you get ready for spring as well. Check it out online at darrenboylesales.com. And we will take a timeout. Our post game is coming up next on KPLO.
Highmore Health is a 44-bed skilled.
What are you thinking there, Cowboy?
Maybe we can do just one long break and we'll call it a night.
Do you want to just take a free break minute here?
That'll do 2.5. Maybe 2.5 will do it.
Okay, that'll get. I got a lot of adding to do. We might wind up taking 3.
Timeouts, which helps. 1 more spot play in here soon.
All right, well, give me the P.
Yeah.
Com.net.
D&K Outpost. Elegant, formal fine dining. Nah, it's just some really good food.
If truly great food sounds good to you, then D&K in Highmore is the place. The steaks are served sizzling and will melt in your mouth. There's a homemade salad bar with prices that will have you saying it should be more than that. A comfortable place for the whole family with really great food is waiting at D&K.
Good times, great food. The D&K, Highmore, South Dakota.
Post game underway here in Highmore as the Highmore Harold Pirates led early, but Lyman does a nice job coming back. You knew they were starting to get a little bit of momentum going through the final moments of the fourth quarter. They raced an 8-point deficit. It was a 31-29 score going to the fourth quarter. Lyman outscores Highmore Harold 25-19 in that final period. And the Raiders pick up their 6th victory of the season as they defeat Highmore Harold by a final of 54-50. A big night at the free throw line for the Raiders, and we'll talk about that when we go, when we recap the scoring for the Raiders. But let's talk about Highmore Harold first. The Pirates with 2 double-figure scores, led by Oakley Jandrew, who had 19 points tonight. Taylor Chavez with 12, Hallie Tweet with 6, Haley Husted with 4, Letha Jessen with 4, Cassie Hale with 3 points in the ball game, and 2 in the ball game for Grace Knox. And it is a total of 50 for the Highmore Harold Pirates. Pirates go to the free throw line 18 times in this ball game. They were 10 of 18 from the free throw line, and turnovers were definitely a story in this ball game. Highmore Harold finishes with 22 turnovers in the contest. They turned it over 13 times in the second half. For the Lyman Raiders, they had 3 double-figure scores, led by Kate Garnas, who scored 17 points tonight. 12 points for Madeline Schindler, 12 points for Casey Wagner. Skylar Vollmer with 2 threes in the ball game for 6 points. Desiree Youthy with some big minutes in the second quarter for the Raiders. She scored 3. J.C. Miller with 3 points as well, and Maddie Manger adds a free throw late, and a total of 54 for Lyman. Raiders go to the free throw line a whopping 38 times tonight. They were 25 of 38 from the free throw line, and the Raiders with just 11 turnovers in the contest. They had 7 at halftime, so just 4 turnovers in the second half for Lyman as they're able to come from behind and get the victory here. Highmore Harold led 9-7 at the end of the first quarter, and that led 25-19 at halftime. They pushed the lead to 3 midway through the third quarter before the Raiders started to put together a run. They cut it down to a 31-29 deficit going to the final stanza, and it was Lyman outscoring Highmore Harold 25-19 in the fourth quarter, and Lyman picks up the win by a final of 54-50. Time for our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game, and before we announce our Player of the Game, let's hear from the folks at Midwest Cooperatives.
Did you know that CHS Midwest Cooperative Autumn Rewards provides qualified customers 0% interest and you don't have to give up any cash or volume discounts? That's right. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, we're working with you to provide lasting success. Customers receive full cash and volume discounts on industry-leading genetics, seed treatments, plus 0%. Your CHS Midwest Cooperative agronomist is ready to help you build a plan for success in 2019. Why wait? Contact CHS Midwest Cooperative today to learn more.
Well, we look at our Player of the Game nominees in this contest, and we have several to talk about. 19 points in the ball game for Oakley Jandrew. She scored 14 in the second half. Taylor Chavez hit 4 threes in the contest. She scored an even dozen for Highmore Harold. On the Raiders side, 12 for Madeline Schindler, 12 for Casey Wagner. Skylar Vollmer, the 7th grader, comes out and hits a couple big threes for the Raiders. 1 in the first, 1 in the second half. That was big for Lyman, but in the end, Kate Garnas is our Player of the Game, the 5'8 junior, with 17 points. She was 7 of 8, from the free throw line in the second half, and that is Player of the Game worthy. Kate Garnas is our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. We invite you to join us Tuesday as we continue our coverage of regional high school basketball. We'll have a doubleheader for you from Chamberlain as the Chamberlain Cubs host Platte Geddes. First game scheduled to get underway at around 6:30 on Tuesday night. And folks, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety says on the way home from the game, snow means slow. Drive for weather conditions this year. And we hope you stay safe and have a good weekend. We'll do so as well. And we would like to thank those of you joining us on YouTube. You can send us your comments and questions. My email address is DarrenBoyle@DakotaRadioGroup.com. Our coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO being brought to you tonight by Prairie Thistle Floral Gifts and Bistro, Mashing Food Center, Heartland State Bank, the Dakota Veterinary Clinic, by Heartland Financial Services, D&K Outpost, Venture Communications, Wilbur Ellis, Jan Buzzy Ford, Highmore Healthcare, Oakley Farm and Ranch Supply, by Mike's Tire Repair and the Highmore Herald. Also bringing us coverage of regional high school basketball tonight, the folks at Thrivent Financial of Chamberlain, by the Dakota Prairie Bank, Halverson Oil, BJ's Food Center, and Kennebec Telephone, and coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO. Brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales, Midwest Cooperatives, by Right Seat, Hutchins Cafe, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, the Jet Lanes, May Adam, and the Prairie Post. John Neff has been our technical director, and I'm Darren Boyle from Highmore Harold. It is a 54-50 win for the Lyman Raiders.